Hello, I am Aviva Lee, reporting live in Jerusalem from room 552 for Israel 24/6 TV. Today is Sunday, the 23rd of March, 2008. Welcome to this edition of Fact Not Commentary. Vice President Cheney last visited Israel 5 years ago last week, and Prime Minister Ehud Olmert reminded him of that fact at their official welcoming meeting. He also mentioned in his opening remarks that there were many items in common at this moment in history on the two countries' agendas, those being a mutual concern about Iran, peace negotiations, the nature of Hezbollah and their ties with Syria, and the continued terrorist attacks against Israel, all of which Prime Minister Olmert indicated would be discussed with Vice President Cheney last week during his visit. The Prime Minister further acknowledged Vice President Cheney's long-standing support for the sovereign state of Israel. Vice President Cheney began his speech by saying, and I quote, "Well, thank you very much, Mr. Prime Minister. I'm delighted to be back in Jerusalem once again with my old friend, the Prime Minister, and I want to thank him for the kind invitation that he extended to me and to my wife Lynn to visit Israel again. I've been gone too long. It's now been 5 years since I was last here, and I'm glad to be back. I also want to convey the good wishes to all Israelis of the people of the United States and of our President, George W. Bush. I'm especially pleased to be here as we celebrate the 60th anniversary of Israel's emergence as a modern nation-state. The state of Israel's rise out of the ashes of World War II is one of history's great miracles. So too is the fact that Israel has survived these 6 decades despite often violent assaults against its very existence." End quote. Mr. Cheney made mention of the U.S. desire to see 2 independent states emerge as a result of the ongoing negotiations between Mr. Mahmoud Abbas and Prime Minister Olmert. He also stated that the United States would not dictate the terms of any agreement reached between the two parties. Vice President Cheney closed his official statement by saying, and I quote, "Mr. Prime Minister, I'm looking forward to our discussions. We have a full agenda filled with opportunities and with dangers. As we continue to work for peace, we must not and will not ignore the darkening shadows of the situations in Gaza, in Lebanon, in Syria, and in Iran, and the forces there that are working to derail the hopes of the world. Together, the United States and Israel will fulfill our responsibilities to our people, overcome our challenges, and continue to seek a future of security, freedom, prosperity, and peace. Thank you, sir." End quote. Please check back later this week for more quotes and more statements from official communiques issued by the sovereign state of Israel. And that concludes this edition of Fact Not Commentary. I am Aviva Lee, reporting live in Jerusalem from room 552 for Israel 24/6 TV. Thank you and Shalom.